Hey everyone, this is Chris and welcome to the Sketch Journal. So with this being the first entry, I should probably explain kind of what you guys can expect on this channel. First off, I'm not a professional artist. I'm not a seasoned artist, if that's what you're looking for. There's plenty of them on YouTube. But rather, I'm someone who I like to draw and I want to get better at it. I used to draw all the time when I was younger, and I got back into it again when I was in college, but I really haven't done much in the past 10 to 15 years until the beginning of this year. The beginning of this year brought a lot of new things in my life, and getting back into drawing was one of them, and I've enjoyed it ever since, and I just want to get better. So I thought it'd be nice to start this channel here, kind of like a vlog, if you will, of my journey through getting better at art, if any of that made sense. Yeah, really just force myself to, put in the work and put in the time to get better, and also have fun with it. Some of these videos are going to be more vlog-like videos where I'm talking more than I am drawing. Some of these videos are going to be just all drawing and I'm talking over drawing. And then we can throw in some challenges there, because who doesn't like challenges? Probably me after I start the challenge, but for now it sounds like fun. And it's just really a way for me to just put myself out there and force myself to get better, and especially since it's going to be on YouTube and the whole world can see this, I'm going to want to get better so I can show my progress. And then also maybe be a nice tool for other beginners who may be in the same boat as me to use. Maybe you can get some tips from me, or probably more importantly, see that you're not the only one that's struggling with this or that or the other concept, and other people like me out there are struggling through some of these things and working through them and putting in the time and effort to get better at drawing eyes or drawing feet or whatever the case may be, or whatever you're trying to draw. So yeah, so that's kind of what the plan here is at the moment. Who knows what's going to happen down the road. And I'll be honest with you guys, I started this intro video so many times. I have about 4 videos already recorded on my computer that I've taken over the past month, and I started at least 6 or 7 that I stopped right away because it just wasn't feeling it. And then today happened, and if you don't know what today is July 1st. It's the first day of Sketchbook Summer. Now, Sketchbook Summer is this idea that Brandon Dayton and Matt something or another, I don't remember his last name, they threw out there earlier this week, I believe is when they announced it. And the idea is you take your sketchbook and you fill it in the month of July, starting July 1st today, ending July 31st. You fill a full sketchbook. And the purpose is not to see who can fill the sketchbook the fastest. It's not to rush through your sketches and just put a bunch of stuff down on paper. The idea is to just put in the time to fill a sketchbook in the month. Put in the quality time and then get better as you put more and more effort into your sketchbook. Because it's everyone asks, how do I get better at drawing? And everyone always answers, draw more. And it's a concept that's so simple, and yet no one does it. And so this is the idea here. And if you want to go to Brandon Dayton has a YouTube channel. He's got some Sketchbook Summer videos on there already. There's no reason why you can't start this if you like in the middle of July and just try to do it, or maybe do it in August or whatever month you happen to be watching this video. So I started Sketchbook Summer today, and I thought it'd be fun to kick off this channel with a Sketchbook Summer video, the first Sketchbook Summer day. And so yeah, I guess I'll show you guys a little bit of what I've done today. First thing I did was worked on my lettering and some picture drawing. I'm just kidding. This is obviously from this book here. But the first thing I did was work on faces. Now, if you're new out there and you want to get better at drawing, or anything really, if you want to get better at anything, it's always good to set goals. But you don't want to set yourself a large goal of, I want to get better at drawing. Or even a slightly smaller goal of, I want to get better at drawing people. it's better to set yourself little small goals that you can easily achieve and get progress in quicker. Uh, and then add more goals to that to build upon larger ideas. So for me here, instead of trying to get better at drawing people, I'm setting myself a goal of getting better at drawing faces. I can even take this a step further and just try to get better at drawing eyes, trying to get better at drawing noses, trying to get better at drawing mouths, and then build them up into a full face. But I'm going to try to do all that at the same time. May not be a good idea. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But I'm going to try to get. My first goal in this channel series is to try to get better at drawing faces. I want to get to the point where I can draw a full face and have it look decent from imagination, no using references or anything. But for right now, we're just going to stick with references. References are great. It's not cheating if you look at someone's photo and draw it. It's actually called portrait drawing, and it's a great tool for anyone to use, even if you don't want to do that. Even if you want to draw comic books and draw stuff from your imagination, drawn from reference, drawn from real life is a great asset. Even even when you're not drawing real eyes, but drawing little comic book eyes that do a little up down, and then you got your eyeball there, and then the little iris. So even if you're drawing a full eye from real life is a great tool to use. So anyway, so these are obviously not completed drawings. I went to the website lineofaction.com where you can do gesture drawings, and they'll just give you random pictures and you draw the picture, and each picture is timed. So you can do 10 seconds, 30 seconds. Can you do 10 seconds? Maybe you can do 10 seconds. I don't know. It's been a while since I've done the full body gesture drawings. This is the first time doing the actual face gestures on there though, but I chose faces, males and females, all emotions. I did their class mode where they give you so many pictures at 30 seconds and then so many pictures at a minute, 2 minutes, 5 minutes, so on and so forth. So that's kind of what we did here, and some of these turned out really well. Some of them, like this one, I have no idea what I was thinking or what I was doing there, but obviously that's not even close to being a full picture. And then going from there, I did some more here. This was my first 5-minute one. I really like the way this one turned out. And unfortunately, it's kind of small, but on the other hand, I was trying to do a lot in a page because I don't want to just fill up a page with a large picture that's half drawn like this. I actually did fill up a quarter of the page like that. I want to get more on a page to get the most out of this and not just try to speed through the sketchbook. And then here's another 5-minute drawing. I originally didn't like this, but as I'm looking back on it, sure, I still see a lot of things I don't like about it, especially the mouth. But there's some things I do enjoy about that. And then this was my 10-minute picture, and I really like the way this turned out. You can probably see a little line going through her eyes here. Since this head was kind of tilted, I decided to draw a little guideline. If you've ever seen a head construction, you got your circle, and this is going to be a poor excuse of a circle. But you got your head construction, whatever. That's not a circle, but whatever. And then you do the draw line here, and then you've got the eye line, and then your cross to see the middle. I did that eye line right there, right across her face here. And just because it was tilted, I want to make sure I get the eyes tilted as well and not have them turn out straight, especially since I'm using a pen. And you cannot erase with a pen, if you guys didn't know, unless you have whiteout, but I don't have whiteout, and I'm not going to use whiteout in a sketchbook. Yeah, you can't erase with pen. I guess you can use the white gel pen as well, but I don't have one of those either. So I want to make sure I get the eyes right. So I drew that line over there. Try to draw it as faint as possible, and then I kind of went over the eyes a few times to darken them up to make them pop out against that. So it turned out pretty well. Obviously, I'm not too great at drawing necklines and blouses or any clothes in general. And then this is the true definition of a double chin. I drew her after I was done with the drawing. I had some time left. I didn't quite like how her chin was, so I redrew it. I don't remember which one was the first one and which one was the second one, but I kind of redrew it. But again, like I have a pen. I can't erase that. I don't know what I was thinking. I should have just left it as is, but now she has 2 chins. And then when I was done, I was having so much fun that I decided to do another 5-minute study. After my 30 minutes was over, I did one more, and I really enjoyed the way that turned out as well. And then yeah, I did some more sketches here. We're not going to go through everything, but it's some eyes and nose studies here, so on and so forth. But yeah, this was a lot of fun. I had so much fun doing this, and I can't wait to do some more tomorrow. I'm probably going to take this with me when I go out for breakfast and maybe do some sketches of people inside the coffee house. I don't know. Don't know what's going to happen, but I'm definitely going to do some more of this tomorrow because these gesture sketches of faces was so much fun. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you liked it, comment below. Like the video. Please subscribe to my channel. If you're a beginner who wants to get better at drawing, and please let me know in the comments below. It'd be nice to talk to each other, to help each other out. Not saying that I want to get all my help from you guys out there, but you know, it's nice to get a community get together, and maybe you guys can comment with each other and say, well, I'm having trouble with this, and someone else can be like, well, try this reference or go to this website or whatever. That's what the internet's for, right? For information and then negativity, because there's a lot of negativity out there. Trust me. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy this, and if you guys want to see some more, please subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.